We all know Wednesday as the stone-faced, eternally unimpressed outsider who never plays along with the forced smiles of the world. But here's something that might surprise you. She actually does break that deadpan expression in the Netflix series. And when she does, it means everything. See, Wednesday isn't emotionless, she's selective. Every rare moment of joy is calculated, meaningful, and says more about her character than any monologue ever could. Today, we're diving into every single time Wednesday Addams cracked that infamous stoic mask in Season 1, what triggered it, and why these moments matter way more than you might think. By the end, you'll see Wednesday's rare smiles aren't just reactions. They're glimpses of who she really is beneath all that sharp wit and armor. What makes Wednesday actually happy? Before we jump into the specific moments, here's what you need to know about Wednesday. She doesn't do fake happiness. While most people smile for photos, social politeness, or because someone told them to cheer up, Wednesday only breaks when something genuinely moves her. And what moves her is, let's just say, pretty unique. Justice being served, that'll do it. Chaos unfolding exactly as she planned? Absolutely. Someone she cares about winning against the odds? You bet. The girl finds beauty in the dark stuff, gets satisfaction from well-deserved revenge, and shows real affection through loyalty. So when you see that stoic expression crack, you know it's earned. And that's exactly what makes these moments so special. Let's dive in. Our first glimpse of Wednesday's smile happens before we even see Nevermore Academy. And honestly, it sets the tone for everything that follows. Picture this. Pugsley, Wednesday's beloved little brother, gets stuffed into a locker by some generic bullies at their normie school. Now, most siblings might tell a teacher, maybe get parents involved. But Wednesday, she goes full Addams family on these kids. She shows up with bags of live piranhas. Where did she even get those? And dumps them into the school pool while the water polo team is practicing. The smile that crosses her face as she watches chaos unfold isn't malicious. It's satisfied. It's justice being served, Wednesday style. But here's what makes this smile so important. It establishes Wednesday's moral code right from the start. She doesn't hurt innocent people but mess with her family. Game over. This isn't random violence. It's calculated retaliation with a very specific target. The smile reveals something crucial. Wednesday feels genuine joy when defending the people she loves, even if her methods are unconventional. It's our first hint that beneath all that deadpan delivery, she's fiercely protective of her inner circle. Her second moment of joy comes when she realizes Nevermore might actually be where she belongs. Not because of classes or friends, but because someone tried to kill her, and there's a mystery to solve. Most people would be terrified. Wednesday, she's energized. This reaction comes during the investigation phase, when all the pieces start clicking together. There's danger, mystery, and a hidden plot. Finally, a situation worthy of her attention. What's brilliant about this moment is that it shows us Wednesday's true passion, uncovering truth, no matter how dark or dangerous. She doesn't light up because Nevermore is safe or welcoming. She smiles because it's exactly the kind of twisted, complicated place where someone like her can thrive. Now, this smile is pure Wednesday Addams gold. During the Raven dance, some normie bullies from Jericho crash the party and dump red paint everywhere, covering all the Nevermore students in what looks like blood. While everyone else is screaming and running for cover, Wednesday stands there with a subtle smile, completely unbothered by the chaos. In fact, she seems to be enjoying it. This is Wednesday's Carrie moment, and she knows it. The reference is probably intentional. Here's a school dance that's turned into a nightmare scenario, and Wednesday is the only one who finds it aesthetically pleasing. But here's the deeper meaning. This smile shows us that Wednesday finds beauty in moments that would terrify others. She's not sadistic. She's not hurting anyone. She's just genuinely appreciating the drama of it all. It's like her personal aesthetic has come to life. And for once, the world looks exactly the way she thinks it should. Dark, dramatic, and a little bit dangerous. Here's where things get really interesting. Wednesday's fourth smile comes when she helps Enid win the Poe Cup, and it's probably the most normal reason she smiles in the entire season. Enid is devastated because her team is short a member, thanks to some typical mean girl drama involving Bianca. Wednesday initially wants nothing to do with it. Boat races aren't exactly her thing, but then she sees how much it means to Enid, so Wednesday and Thing work together to help Enid's team win. When Enid celebrates and thanks Wednesday, calling her an amazing partner, Wednesday can't help but smile. This one's different from the others because it's about making someone else happy. Wednesday doesn't care about winning the Poe Cup, but she cares about Enid, and seeing her roommate's joy genuinely affects her. It's our first real evidence that Wednesday is capable of selfless happiness, finding joy not in her own success, but in the success of someone she's grown to care about. Character development at its finest. Wednesday's fifth smile happens during Outreach Day, when she's supposed to be handing out fudge samples to tourists. Instead, she uses the opportunity to deliver a historically accurate speech in perfect German about the real Joseph Crackstone and the persecution of outcasts. She's basically fact-checking the entire Pilgrim World tourist trap, and she's loving every second of it. This smile is pure intellectual satisfaction. Wednesday gets joy from correcting historical inaccuracies, from speaking truth to power, and from using her considerable intelligence to disrupt comfortable lies. It shows us another side of her personality. Wednesday is a scholar at heart. She respects knowledge, values truth, and gets genuine pleasure from intellectual superiority. She's not just a goth teenager. She's a formidable intellect who happens to prefer dark colors. The sixth smile might be Wednesday's most dramatic. During the fire at Jericho's town hall, and set up as a community event to celebrate Joseph Crackstone and bring normies and outcasts together, Wednesday doesn't run like everyone else. Instead, she stays behind to play her cello as the flames consume the building around her. It's a moment of pure Gothic theater, and Wednesday is clearly enjoying every second of it. But this isn't just random destruction. In Wednesday's mind, she's watching a symbol of oppression and hypocrisy burn to the ground. The town hall and the Crackstone celebration represent centuries of lies, prejudice, and false history. To her, its destruction feels like justice. The smile here is complex. Part aesthetic appreciation, part poetic justice, and part dramatic flair. Wednesday has always been drawn to the theatrical, and this moment lets her live out her own Gothic fantasy, while also striking at the heart of Jericho's hypocrisy. It's Wednesday at her most unapologetically herself, dangerous, dramatic, and absolutely certain she's on the right side of history. And here we have it, the only time in Season 1 when Wednesday gives us a genuine, unreserved smile. It happens when she discovers that the mysterious figure who's been following her is actually Uncle Fester. This isn't a subtle smirk or a satisfied grin. This is pure, undiluted joy, and it's beautiful to see. Uncle Fester has always been Wednesday's kindred spirit in the Addams family universe. He's cool, he's dangerous, he's completely unconventional, and he gets her in a way that even her parents sometimes don't. When he reveals himself, it's like Wednesday suddenly has an ally who truly understands her methods. The smile here represents something Wednesday rarely experiences, being completely accepted for who she is. Fester doesn't want her to change or soften or become more normal. He loves her exactly as she is. It's also worth noting that this is the moment when Wednesday realizes she's not as alone as she thought. She has family, real family, who will support her no matter how strange or dangerous her path becomes. Before we wrap up, let's create the definitive Wednesday Addams smile scale, because not all smiles are created equal in her world. Level 1, the micro smirk. Only true fans catch this one. Subtle satisfaction when someone gets their comeuppance. Level 2, the chaos grin. Active enjoyment of Gothic drama unfolding around her. Level 3, the real deal. Genuine happiness, usually helping someone she actually cares about. Level 4, the full Addams, as close as Wednesday gets to pure joy. Reserved for family who truly understand her. Most of Season 1 falls into levels 1 to 3, with only the Uncle Fester moment hitting that level 4, which honestly makes perfect sense. Wednesday doesn't hand out genuine smiles to just anyone. Wednesday Addams doesn't just smile rarely, she smiles meaningfully. In a world that pressures people to perform happiness 24/7, Wednesday only breaks when she genuinely feels it. And when she does, it's always connected to something real. Justice, authenticity, intellectual satisfaction, or love for people who accept her completely. These 7 moments show us someone who's not cold or emotionless. She's just incredibly picky about what deserves her joy. So what do you think? Did I miss any of her rare smiles? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new here, hit subscribe so you don't miss our next Wednesday deep dive.